this.
The shovel.
She's ready to get in the car and just
Pass out. Perfect.
She's so tired.
Let's knock out a long drive.
She just really loves it on the ground.
Now it's recording.
So we are on the first walk, and we are especially around on the river. On the river side, on the special side where we live. Where we live is actually great. I gotta go check on what's going on with Daddy. Sawdust. It's just right here.
If you've watched our previous videos, we have yet to make it beyond a certain parking lot at Cannon Beach.
This is the time we actually make it to California.
We're in Raymond, Washington, because that's where the baby's nap took us. Sometimes the baby's nap takes us to epic locations, and sometimes it takes us to Raymond.
Dad, I just fell off the slide.
You fell off?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I fell off the slide.
We've been here way too long. This is a good contrast to Seabrook. Basically, here in this town, I did not feel comfortable leaving War Machine unattended while Hannah went grocery shopping. So I stayed with the vehicle, and we've been taking shifts everywhere we stop so that the vehicle isn't left unattended. And it's not like that's an irrational fear for us, because we've had 2 vehicle break-ins and $16,000 in gear stolen from our vehicle. We've made quite a few security upgrades since and are just smarter about it. But that nicer town Seabrook, we were able to leave the car and I felt totally fine. There's windows, people, really nice atmosphere. But then, like I said, the trade-off is towns like this have cool little historic charm to them still. Yeah, spigot on the outside. Oh, wow. Amazing spot to go up and camp. I think it's an abandoned military outpost from 1966. Really like the pacing of the trip we've been on so far. We want to get up to a campsite and get set up. We're not going to cross into Oregon today. We thought maybe we would, but the setup for camping around Astoria is just not that great. So I found this place right here, and it is Washington state land. You do not need a discovery pass, but up in these hills are the ruins from a radar military installment from 1966. They are wiped out, and now people can camp on the foundations of those buildings on the ridgeline. So in Onyx, this will be marked as radar ridgeline, and in iOverlander 2, you will see the campsites marked as radar hilltop. This is just incredible. So we are at the very end. Huge pad right here. Got a little fire ring right here. Oh, another fire ring right on the edge. I dig it. Wow.
Pretty sweet. What do we think, though?
So cool.
Is it going to be too windy at this spot? That's my only hesitation with this.
So it's either cold wind here or we get cancer underneath the T-Mobile cell phone tower.
Shopping today, and I bought these lovely cans of food and then got to cook them and realized we don't have a can opener.
And
so we're gonna try it with Tyler's hatchet.
I'm the chef.
Oh, okay.
She's being a chef.
It's already done.
Sweet. Oh!
Oh, bean juice.
I wish the soup tastes good. I soup tested and it tastes good.
Oh,
you
good.
made it right.
Okay.
I'm the chef for making soup.
Bean hammer.
Wait.
That doesn't sound as epic as you think it does.
Bean hammer.
He got him open though.
Food test this
Nope, not yet.
when it's done.
I'm gonna...
That tastes just like I wanted it to be.
Oh, good. Yeah, this gives me a little bit of confidence, like maybe I could just buy rice and make rice without a lid. Okay, here. Kate, you gotta come and sit though. To do.
We could wear gallery.
Where are you going with our strawberries?
I'm crushed. I just had a once-in-a-lifetime sunset out here and my drone was not recording. That hurts and it happens often. I would pay $1,000 extra for a drone whose only function is record video, and it does it the second you power it on and does not stop until you power it off. Dude, we're in the clouds and it looks amazing. I'm already over the sunset because this is really cool. So yeah, here's our compound set on top a 1966 military radar installation on a ridge near the Washington coast. There's about 5 of these concrete pads total up here.
saturated campsite. It rained last night, and I literally dumped 5 cups of water out of my daughter's rain boots this morning. I had them under the car, and or so I thought. I thought they were under the car. They were not quite far enough under the car. They're inside the car now. They're drying out. And she has Crocs, which are miraculous, and you can always just dry those off. So now, after breakfast, I'm making myself a hot drink, some chocolate salty drink. Element, please sponsor me. I literally drink this every day, and it makes me feel like I'm one of those cool people who drinks coffee without having to endure the disgusting taste of coffee. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I've been harvesting rainwater. Oh. I've been harvesting that to wash our dishes, so that worked out really well to wash the dishes this morning.
I even remember reading in one of the reviews that standing water is an issue, and we knew it was going to be raining, so I don't know why I thought I should have recorded last night, because this was all a puddle, and I was really nervous that tent was going to flood, because I thought last year I ripped a hole in the floor. There's a rip here, and this was literally, I don't know, a 1/4 inch of water across the entire slab. I stepped in there and it was like I was on a water bed.
Wow.
And so I was prepping to move everything to the car and sleep in the car if it flooded, but it never did. Completely dry inside.
Oh, you did sleep in there last night?
I slept in there and it was completely dry, warm. Even though I was basically just in water. I'm actually shocked that it didn't flood. And I brought the Gorilla Tape into the tent with me, because I thought, okay, if it starts leaking or I find the hole, just slap Gorilla Tape on it. But it never leaked, and I never found a hole.
Yeah, it soaked up really quick. This is the only puddle left.
Yeah.
Now I'm just trying to decide if I want to let the girls loose with all this mud. I probably will have to, because I don't want to keep them in the car for too long. We had them in the tent this morning, and now they're in the car because it's nice and cozy, and they were on the same level as me cooking breakfast. Yeah, changing up. They came downstairs, as we like to call it.
Look at this view.
Yeah, this view is insane.
The video is definitely going to be late because I can't stop recording more videos.
Tyler's supposed to be editing and he keeps filming. Movie party. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Did you get something in your mouth? Oh, no. You chewed through the mac and cheese box. Woo! Chocolate? I told Affinity we were going on a walk this morning, and it turned into a run. Old moss-covered trees with almost no undergrowth. Beautiful shamrock plants. Oh, it looks like a magical fairy forest.
Now come and see one that I can find.
Okay, you find a shamrock flower. Wow.
It's like magical.
It's so beautiful. We'll have to come back when the sun comes out and see if we can find the flowers all opened up, huh? Yeah. It's so rare to find big old forest like this that has no undergrowth. It has like baby trees.
This flower.
And then it has shamrocks. Is there another shamrock flower or is it a different flower? Oh. Yep. A little shamrock flower. These ones were all over our campsite down by the ocean.
Look at all the shamrocks.
Wow, so pretty. We've come to our first tower on the tour.
That one.
Yep.
I can see.
So this one has a broken up pad next to it. And here is a full-on concrete pad, kind of similar to what we're camping on, but much smaller. So this is the second to last one on the road. The very dead end is where we're camping.
You could get the camera. Just make your balance like I do.
Yep. Whoa.
I'm just wanting to.
Check out that view.
Mom, stand up there and I can make a little video of you.
Oh, okay. Be very, very careful.
I'm taking pictures of you.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Yep. See,
You
it's
did a
really.
good job. You're a good little camera girl.
Yes.
Okay.
See if we can find another cool
All
place
right.
where I get it.
Take your time getting down from the rock. Now we're going back down to the main road, which has these 3 antenna sites here. Look at this. This was a really big building at one point. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
We were finding
Did you see the red truck? Did he come all the way down to you?
Yeah, they did. Are they workers?
I don't know. He smiled and waved back. This is a big pad similar to the one we're camping on. So it's just these slabs of concrete with the grass in between. This would be a really good spot if you had like a big rig, like a RV or something that needed a big flat section.
Well, you could, if Mommy and Daddy and we all camped here, we could just bring metal straight to our campsite.
Sure could. Big puddles here though. Also, just so you know, my boots are definitely not waterproof. I have very squishy toes. Licensed by the federal government? I don't know. US Cellular, so it's another cell tower. And here we have another flat concrete pad with a view. It's pretty clouded over right now. So continuing down the road. So this is the first spot that you come upon. Big pad here. A muddy ditch you gotta get through. This looks nice. And there's a big fire ring. Beautiful view of the valley.
And a fire pit.
But no view out to the bay. Okay, that's the full tour of the military installation complete.
Roger that. This is Big Bird sending a C-130 to fire on your location. Firing for effect. Blackhawks inbound. Stand by. Take a cheeseburger and a milkshake. Pick you up. Please pull forward to the next window. They weren't camping. I don't know if they were just cruising for fun or if they were workers. They both had vests on.
Yeah, they had vests on, but they didn't stop at any of the towers, so I don't know. But my favorite part of this whole area is actually beyond our campsite, where the road turns into a trail to the most Instagram-worthy rock with a view. That is my favorite part of the whole thing. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
Hey, are these oatmeal cookies or fire starters? It is 1:20 and I am exporting the Rain River camping video. This has been a little bit of an intense editing grind. We got lunch going over here. This is Hannah's kitchen view. And we are getting some sunshine. Our pad is mostly dried off here.
Oh, that is looking really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, almost.
That's it. We had just enough propane left to roast your marshmallows.
Fine. This other part's steep. This is steep part as far as
Hey guys, check this out. We mentioned earlier that we were coming up to a historic military radar installation. Hannah's dad knows all things. He knows all things radio, and he just texted me. Pretty much all of our family has us on Find My Friends, so they can see us anytime we're online in any capacity. But he just texted me. He said, found you, and sent a detailed little report sheet on this radio site. Here's the quick write-up. Note from a brief history of the 759th Aircraft Control and Warning Squadron, SAGE, at the Nacelle Air Force Station, Nacelle, Washington, 1951 through 1966. Prepared in cooperation with the Pacific County Historical Society and Museum. The Nacelle AFS Air Defense Command Site, P-57, was known as a split operations site. The radar, search equipment, operations, control, and communication functions were in the concrete block buildings on top of what is now commonly called Radar Hill. The cantonment area, BOQ, Airman Barracks, Mess Hall, Supply, Motor Pool, Airman's Club, Orderly Room, Civil Engineers, and Heating Plant buildings were at the bottom of the hill adjacent to Washington State Highway number 4. Well, there you go. That's all they have written, but pretty cool. This is Air Defense Command Site P-57, and it was in operation for 15 years from 1951 to 1966.